Hi, it's James here at Workshop Software. How are you going? Hope you're going really well. I've got an interesting subject to talk to you about today, and I really want your help. I'd love your feedback just about whether or not this might be something really cool to add into Workshop Software. We're looking at ways that we can make your life better and indeed make your business better. And you might have heard of buy now, pay later. In fact, you might have used it. You might already have it in your workshop. It's certainly very popular out in retail outlets, and it's becoming a way that consumers are getting really used to paying in that particular way. And it does mean that you can often get greater sales within your workshop than you might have otherwise gotten when somebody can pay it off, say for example, over 4 payments over a period of time. So it's a really simple way of getting additional sales, and it can be a really cool tool in your business. Now, the feedback often is that it's a little bit more expensive than normal, which it is. However, you've got to take into consideration the fact that you might get a greater sale, which you otherwise might not have gotten. But what I'm looking at is ways that we can, I've been talking to some buy now, pay later providers, and I think that I can really get a really great deal actually. So if we can get enough people on board and we can go and get hundreds and hundreds, possibly thousands of workshops on board with this, then we can get a really, really great competitive rate. So that would be really beneficial, I think, to you and to the industry. So that's what I'm looking for. But first up, what I wanted to find out from you was whether or not this was something of interest to you, whether or not you currently use it. And I've got a very, very simple questionnaire that in the link below, if you could click that and just answer a couple of very, very, very simple questions, only literally take you a couple of minutes. I'd really appreciate it. Whether or not you're using buy now, pay later, whether or not you want to use it, and whether or not you're even using workshop software for that matter. If you're in the workshop industry, then I'd love to hear from you. So I'd really love your feedback. I think this is a really exciting way that we can offer something that's really cool inside workshop software. It is something that we're doing investigation into whether or not this is worth it, and your feedback in that regard is something that will really go a long way as to whether or not what priority we might put on this and whether or not indeed we might do this at all. So I really, really thank you and appreciate your time, and thanks for your help in this industry changing opportunity. Thanks a lot. Take care.